Welcome to the session. Today I will take up active and passive voice, which is very important chapter for all competitive exams. In most of the exams, many questions come from active and passive voice as well as narration. So soon after this, I will be doing narration also. So in this session, you see, I have taken up most of the questions of previous year questions and I have given the solution with the explanation. So let's get started. Learners, you please try yourself and after that you see how much you can score out of 10. I have given 10 sentences. So here the first sentence is, he cooks the food. Now, very first thing you must know that what is an active voice sentence? How do you identify active voice? So here, active voice, you must remember that the subject is the doer of the action, means it does the action, doer of the action. Okay. So here in a sentence, what do we have? Subject plus verb plus object. So you take the sentence, Ram is the subject, plays is the verb and football. Ram plays football. So here this is in active voice. So what is this? It is doing the action. It is active voice. Now you see, what is passive voice? Passive voice, what is the meaning of passive? Means passive, I am not doing it. I am there, relaxed. Passive person. There is no action here directly. So here, the passive voice, what happens? The subject is the receiver of the action. Of the action. So here you see Ram plays football. Now here the object becomes the subject. Football is played by Ram. Okay. So what is it? Here you see the subject here in the sentence as it is. This becomes the subject. Is played means what is this is received by football, by the subject. Football, some action is done on the subject. That is called the passive voice. Now here you take this sentence. He cooks the food. He cooks the food. Very simple. This is an active voice sentence. So you have to change in passive voice. So the food is being cooked by him. The sentence, the tense of the sentence changes. It is not correct. The food has been cooked by him. No. The food have been cooked by him. No. He cooks the food. Very simple. So what you have to do? This object you have to make the receiver. That is this is the object becomes the subject. The food is cooked by him. So this is the correct option. Next sentence. This is simple present tense. Children claim to have seen the snake in several places. Children claim to have seen the snake in several places. Now the first sentence you see, the snake is being seen in several places. No. This is utterly wrong. You cannot change the meaning of the sentence in this. So claim is there. So this is not correct. This is not at all correct, number A. Now number B, the snake is claimed to have been seen in several places. The snake is claimed to be seen in several places. This can also not be correct. This can also, the snake is claimed to have seen in several. No. So it has to be in the same meaning. So The snake is claimed to have been seen in several places. What is this? This is the object. So this becomes the subject. The snake is claimed to have been seen in several places. So here, learners, you can see that when active voice sentence is present perfect tense. Now this is what? This is a present perfect tense. The tense is present perfect tense. So in this passive voice, what happens? In the passive voice, it becomes, here you see the passive voice, it becomes has or have will remain the same. Plus, you have to put a been plus, of course, V3 will be there. That is third form of the verb. Plus V3 will be there. Alright. So here you see the snake is claimed to have been seen. Now have is there as it is. Now only thing is you have to add been. Have been and seen is the third form of the verb. The snake is claimed to have been seen. So whenever you find a perfect tense, present perfect tense, you add a here have been seen, and this is the correct answer. Next one. History is being taught by her. History is being taught by her. This is all present tense. In the present tense it is. So history is being taught by her. Now, how can you identify this sentence? How can you identify this? History is being taught by her. So, this teaching is done on history. History is being taught by her. So, it is in the passive voice. Now, in passive voice, you will also have the subject by her, in this written by her. Now, here you have to change in the active voice. She is teaching history. History will be taught by her. She can teach history. She has to teach history. So, of course, this is the correct sentence. That is, history is being taught by her is the passive voice, and she is teaching history is the active voice. Now, in the active voice, what happens? Here you see, in the active voice, you have subject plus verb, isn't it? Subject is there plus verb is there plus, that is verb is teach plus teach plus ing form. This is the continuous tense. Subject plus is verb. Is there, of course, helping verb. Plus verb is teach. The V1 has to be there. Plus ing form. Plus the object. That is, this is the active voice. She is teaching. You can get here. She is teaching history. So it is very simple. She is teaching history. And in passive voice, what was there? Passive voice, what was there? It was object comes first. That is, history comes first. Is helping verb is there. Plus is, that is the helping verb is there. Plus you have to put being. When there is a continuous tense, you have to put being in the passive voice. Plus V3 has to be there, being taught, plus by the subject. Isn't it? Now you see how it is. History, object, is being, okay, is being taught is the V3, third form of the verb, by subject, by her. Simple. So she is, suppose there is present continuous tense. So how will you change? You will change object plus helping verb plus being plus V3 plus by subject. Next one. Call my sister in this room. Now this is an active voice. Alright. This is inactive. Call my sister in this room. Alright. Call. This is some kind of order. That is, it is a imperative sentence. Now, learners, please remember here, imperative sentence. Now, imperative sentence, what happens? You can give order, request, advice. So these are the ones. Now, learners, if you follow this session, whatever I'm telling, you will have a very shortcut way of doing the correct way of active and passive. Now remember, in imperative sentence, you will always put let. So in imperative sentence, what happens? You have to put, this is an order. Call my sister in this room. This is an order. Imperative sentence. So what you will put? You will, how will you convert? You will put let plus object in the passive voice plus object plus be you will put plus V3. That becomes passive voice. So here in these options you see, let my sister be called in this room. My sister is to be called in this room. Let my neighbor called in this room. Oh my God, sorry. Let my sister. This is also sister. So let my sister called in this room. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. So according to the rule, according to this rule, what is it? This is the correct. Let is there. All right. Then object, my sister, object. This is object. Then be is there, plus be is there. Then plus V3 is there. And then this in this room is the passive voice. Understood? So if you learn, this is a very shortcut method. Call my sister. This is an imperative sentence. Let my sister be called in this room. Now paint the fence of the garden. Now this is also very direct. This is the doer of the action is there. And this is inactive voice. This is also inactive voice. Alright. And the same way. Active voice. And this is also an imperative sentence. The same like the previous sentence. So again, what will you do in the passive voice? In the passive voice, what will you do? You will do let plus object plus be plus V3. All right. So here you find out fence of the garden. I hope you are understanding what is the fence. Fence is what? The boundary. All right. So the fence of the garden should be painted. Let the fence of the garden be painted. Let be the fence of the garden painted. Fence of the garden is to be painted. All these three sentences, this is wrong, This is wrong. This is wrong. Now this is the correct answer. And here you see let is there. Let is there. Plus this is the object. This is the object. Then B is there. And then V3 is there. And let is also there. So this is a very easy way of doing. So paint the fence of the garden. Now here you see the sentence in imperative sentences do not start with the with a subject. It will be an order. It will be an advice. It will be request. It can be a prayer like this. Next sentence. I have to deposit some money. Now, this sentence has also come in your previous year exam. I have to, in SSC exam, I think it had come. I have to deposit some money. I have to deposit some money. Now, here you see, sorry, children, sixth one, let me do. Can she control this mob? Now, what is can? What is can, you see? It is a model, isn't it? Can is a model. So, when such sentences like model is there, can she control? This is an active voice. In active voice. Now, what you have to do? You have to change it into passive voice. So you have to, it will remain same. And when the model is used, now for example, can, what are the models? May, might, could, should, etc. Any more things are there. So model, these are what? Model. Alright. So this is also a model, no? It has started with. Now when model is there plus, model plus, what comes? Subject comes. Now this is the subject. Subject comes. Then comes the V1. V1 comes. This is the V1. First form of the verb. V1 comes plus it comes the object. Plus the object comes. So here it comes the object. So how it comes? Can, may, might, could, should, all. So here you see the model can, subject plus V1 plus object. Now here in the passive form, this is in the active form. In the active voice. Now in the passive voice, what happens? Passive voice, you have to again start with the same sentence or same word, same model. Any model which comes, it will start with the same model. Can, suppose, then you will bring the object, then you will bring the B plus B, then there has to be V3, that is the third form of the verb. Then of course by will be there, plus of course subject will be there. So here this is the passive form. So here you see, find out which answer will be correct. That is, this is in the active voice. So passive voice, what will it be? Can plus object plus B plus V3 plus by and the subject. So it will be, of course, this will be not correct. This will be not, this will be not. This is the correct answer. Can, object, B, this is V3, this is by, and this is the subject. Isn't it very easy way? So learners, please learn this rule, how you can apply. It is very simple. Just remember, when it is starting with a model, the passive voice will also start with the same model. then the object will come in the passive voice, then be will be there, then V3 will be there, then by and subject. So in the one more trick you can learn that in the passive voice there is always V3. Now next sentence. I have to deposit some money. So I was telling this had come in the previous year question paper. I have to deposit some money. So here you see, this is very simple. This is coming in active voice. I have to deposit some money. So here you see, has or have is there, plus V1 is there, plus object is there. Simple. So in the passive sentence, what it becomes, the rule you see, with have plus 2, you will see plus V1 plus the object. So in the passive form, what will happen? In the passive voice, such sentence will be, now to deposit is what? It is an infinitive. So when you see such infinitives, to deposit, then you will take up this rule. Passive voice, first of course you will bring the object, okay, then you will put has or have, then you will put to, then you will put be, then you will put V3. As I told you, passive voice will always have V3. Then you will put by and then the subject. Simple, isn't it? So these infinitives, to deposit here is there. So to will be there, but then be will come in between and this will become V3. So you see which one is correct? Number 7. Some money has to be deposited by me. Some money have to be deposited by me. Some money has to deposit by me. So anything can come here. So next is some money has to be deposited by me. This is utterly wrong, isn't it? This is very, very wrong. So you cannot use it. So here the correct answer is this. Some money has, to is there, be is there, this is V3, by is there, and this is the subject. Now you will say that why it is has. Now money is, learners, money is an uncountable noun. Uncountable noun, and you all must be knowing that uncountable noun always is taken as a singular and it will have a singular verb. Okay, so therefore it is has. Okay, now you see I'm giving you very shortcut and you just follow these rules to get the correct answer. Why do you waste time? This question has also come in the previous year. Why do you waste time? It's an interrogative sentence. So in an interrogative sentence, the why, when, where, they all remain same in the passive voice also. So this sentence is in active voice. This is in active voice. So you have to make it in passive voice. So here you see, why do you waste time? So here in the rule it will be in passive voice what happens in such interrogative. I hope you are understanding. These are interrogative sentences. That is, questions are asked. In passive voice it will be why will remain same. Why, what, where, when, plus helping verb will be there, all right, plus object comes after that, plus again V3 comes after that, after this by, and then subject. So why, this is the interrogative sentence, and of course there will be the question mark. All right, there will be the question mark. So here you see, why do you waste time? Why is time wasted by you? Why is time being wasted by you? Why has time been wasted by you? All are wrong. So which one is correct here, or not all? All three of them are wrong. This is the correct. Why is time? I told you no. Why? Why is there? Here you see, why is there? Is what? Is helping verb. And what is time? Time is object. This is V3. This by is there, and this is the subject. Very simple. Why? If the sentence is why, then in the passive voice also, the sentence will start with why, or when, where, it will start with the same. So you have come to know another rule, and it's very easily you can use this. Number 9. Can we send the parcel tomorrow? Again, a model has come. So I explained to you before only in the previous sentence only, previous to previous sentence. Now can is what? Can is a model, and it will in passive. This is can we send. This is active voice. So in the passive voice, can remains can only. Model remains. Can be the parcel sent by us tomorrow? No. So it will be can. In the passive voice, what it becomes? In the passive voice, it becomes can plus object plus be plus V3 plus by plus, we did another sentence before this, plus subject. This is the model one. And then the question mark is very necessary, otherwise it will become wrong. So here you see, can object. Can. Now where is the object? The object is this. This is the object, no, the parcel. So can the parcel, here this can be the possibility, or D can be the possibility. Then it is said B should be there. B is there. Then the V3. V3 is there. This is V3. Alright. Then by is there. Then of course the object is there. So this is the correct answer. Very easy, no? Very tricky. It's very, very easy. If you know, take active passive in this way, you will always be correct. Now the boxes are being packed by the workers. Now this is of course are being the boxes. The action is being done on the boxes. So this is a passive voice. So what is it? This is the packing is done on the boxes. This is receiving. So this is passive voice. So here the workers packed the boxes. Oh no. The workers now here you see are being packed. So here the actually here when V1 is there in the when this is are being packed is there, then in the passive this is an active passive voice, and we have to change in active voice. So active voice you have to put subject first, then comes is, am, are, whichever is there in the sentence, plus the verb one plus ing form, and then plus object. Now you see where, and there in the passive voice, what is it? Passive voice, you see, it is in this form only. You will get object comes first, the boxes, object plus is, am, or are. So here it is are, so this will be used. Here also this will be used. Plus being you have to put. this is a continuous tense, present continuous tense, plus V3 plus by plus subject. So this form is there, the passive voice is there, so we have to change into active voice. So the subject, the workers are, here you see, pack plus ing, packing. Now this is the object, so B is the correct answer. So aren't these rules very easy, learners? I hope you have understood very well. Suppose you don't understand anyway, please write in the comment box so that I can further explain you. So today in this session, till here only, I will come up with more such sessions. So don't worry for your exams. For your competitive exams, you will have ample practice with me. So see you soon.